Hey everybody, welcome to the Conscious Love Show. Whether you are single, you are in a relationship, or you're healing a broken heart, this show is here to inspire you, to remind you how beautiful, lovable, and amazing you truly are, and to give you the practical tools and insights to navigate from wherever you are right now to the loving relationship that you so deeply want to have. My name is Shane Kohler. I'm a certified transformational coach and trainer with over a decade experience helping people release their trauma and open their hearts to love. I've delivered seminars all over the world, coached thousands of people through my online platforms and programs, and every week I'm coming straight to you with the hottest insights and the best teachers around, bringing you powerful resources and profound conversations to heal your relationship with love, dating, and yourself. I'm so grateful you're here, and if it's your first time, welcome. You can count on me to always show up for you with my very best and a commitment to learn and grow myself so I can serve you to my maximum ability. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. I've got some awesome things planned for you today. So without further ado, let's dive in. I want to start with this question from Miss Marlies Goosen. She says, I've got a human. Love the way you said that, by the way. I've got a human. We had an amazing initial connection, but he is busy opening a business. I've expressed wanting to see him again. He's expressed wanting to get to know me, but said it's wrong timing. Is being busy a valid excuse not to make plans? It's not just that he's busy. It's not that he just got caught up. It's not that he's just distracted and he's circling back. He said, this is the wrong timing. What that means is he's not prioritizing it right now. When someone says wrong timing, what he's really saying is I'm not going to make you a priority right now. And honestly, it doesn't even mean that he wouldn't, but it could mean that he's testing you. It could mean that he's wanting to see how you respond to something like this. And if you say, oh, now's not the right time, but I'll sit around and wait for the right time, that's a statement of how you feel about yourself. That's a statement of your own worthiness, right? What you're saying there is I have nothing better happening. I don't value myself more than putting my life on hold to wait until you get around to me. So here's what I would say to that, to the wrong timing statement. Really sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear it's the wrong timing. I thought this had potential. Wish you best of luck with your business. Maybe we'll catch up sometime in the future. Right? It's just clean. You're not denying your interest. You're not denying what you feel. You're not pretending it doesn't exist, but you're cutting it off. I don't love this, but men will sometimes try to get away with things because let's talk about what's really happening here. It's not about his business. It might be partially about his business, but look, men have made relationships happen under way different circumstances than just starting a business. What's really happening here is he feels uncomfortable with something, and he may not even really be in tune with it enough to name what he feels uncomfortable about. And so he makes it about the business. Okay, I see your comment here. He said after the business opened at the end of the month, he would be more free and like to get to know you. Do you wait or not? You say, call me when that time comes and we'll see. That's what you say. But I want to say, you say that not as a game that you're playing, not as a manipulation, not as to make him think things are scarce. You say it as a true statement. Call me when that time comes and we'll see. Because by the time he gets around to calling you, maybe you're available for it. Maybe you've already grieved the loss. Maybe you've already moved on. Maybe you're already interested in someone else. Or even if you're not interested in someone else, maybe that relationship no longer holds a pull for you. That's the thing. Because when you're interested in someone and they're dismissive about it, what initially happens is it triggers that need to want to prove yourself. Why is he being dismissive about me? Why aren't I good enough? Why isn't he prioritizing me? Why aren't I more important than his business? And it triggers that need to want to prove yourself. But once you let that die, and this is a great experience for you to really work on nurturing and regulating yourself, because once you let that die, he circles back to you in a month, and it's no longer that guy you really liked who was too busy. It's that guy who didn't prioritize you. And now you're feeling in your body like, this just feels kind of gross. I don't want the guy who reaches out when it's convenient. I want the guy who shows a sincere interest. And maybe when he comes back around a month from now, maybe you even name that. You see, and this is what I love. Like, this is the opportunity to even be more true about it. So maybe he circles back in a month and he says, hey, things are calming down a little bit. I want to see you again. And maybe you say this. Maybe you say, I got to be honest with you. I really wanted to see you, but I don't know how I feel anymore. Like, I just feel like I was kind of dismissed, like you didn't really make this a priority or you didn't appreciate it. And that just doesn't sit right with me, right? Like, I understand you were opening a business, but life happens. We all have busy lives. I have a busy life. I was willing to make the time. Why weren't you? So if he does come back around, it's not a hard no, but it's a challenge, right? It's not like, oh, I've been waiting around. Let's go out. I'm so glad you're ready to see me now. No, it's like, I'm open, but I really don't like the way you left things. And I don't know, like, are you going to make it a priority now? Or are we going to go out on a couple of dates and then you're just going to drift off again? Because I got to be honest, I'm not really up for that. Then you have that conversation. And now what's happened is you've shifted the dynamic from I'm sitting around waiting until you're ready for me to, if you want to have some space in my life, show me that you want it. Prove yourself to me. This is the kind of communication that's powerful, and this is not game playing. And it might on the surface look like there's some kind of power struggle here. This is not a power struggle. This is you being true to yourself. This is you naming what you feel. I liked you before, but now I don't really know how I feel. Because the way you just drifted off into your business and didn't show any real interest in this, that didn't feel good to me. And here's what I want to say. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm saying he may be unconscious of some things. He may be unknowingly avoidant. That doesn't mean he's a bad guy, but it means you need to treat him a little bit differently. Because what needs to happen here, this is what I was getting at earlier. He was treating this like something he could call upon when he wanted to. And men will try to get away with stuff like this sometimes. Not because they're jerks, not because they're assholes, but because depth feels uncomfortable. And so if they can treat it like a buffet, I grab what I want when I want it, I put it down when I'm done, they will. Again, not because they're assholes, but because they're unconscious, because they're unaware, because they're uncomfortable. Your job is not to change him. but it's to let your truth be an interruption to his patterns. Are you with me on that? So when he comes back a month later and he's trying to treat it like a buffet, and something in you says, this doesn't feel right for me, I don't like this, your truth now becomes an interruption to his pattern. You're not saying, oh, you're just an avoidant asshole and I don't want anything to do with you. You're saying, I see the pattern that you're trying to play out here, and that's not going to fly with me. I respect that you have a business, but honestly, you're going to have a business for a long time. And if this relationship is going to go somewhere, I'm going to need you to make space for me within the domain of your life, not be something on the side that you casually enjoy whenever you want it. And that's what it felt like before. So that's what I'm calling to the table now. And honestly, if you're not up for that, then no, I don't want to see you. Because I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. I want to be prioritized. I want someone to make time for me, even with their business, even with everything else that's happening in their life. And if that's not you, that's okay. So for now, very simple. Yes. Sounds good. Call me in a month. We'll see where we are. You're not pushing. You're not pressing. You're not forcing. You're not desperate. And when he circles back, you name where you stand. Listen, if I'm going to be open to this, you're not going to put me down and pick me up whenever you feel like it. I deserve more than that. I want more than that. So beautiful question. Thank you for asking. That was a powerful one. Really appreciate it. Thanks again for checking out the show. Please subscribe on whatever platform you listen to podcasts on the most. And I would love it so much if you leave a review and tell people what you think of us. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram @TheLivingRelationship to connect more closely. And I'm grateful to be supporting you on your journey to love.